Oh, hi! Welcome to another episode of DTF Garage. My name is Brad and I'm your host today. We are going to be installing a Steeda ProFlow blow-up valve adapter on a 2020 Escape. So stay tuned. And I know it's been a while since we've posted a video. Moved into our new house, took a little while to get things situated, and other projects kind of took priority over working on my car. So I haven't really worked on my cars in about a year. But we are back here doing videos again, and I do still have the rear-wheel drive swap. We have a all-wheel drive swap on a Focus that we're going to do with a 5-pot from a Volvo S40, so that's going to be pretty fun. We've got two race cars now. I gave my 03 2.3 ZX3 to the fiancée. Is that funny or was that just She's going to start racing that, and then I bought myself an 02 SVT Focus, so we're going to be racing at the track together. It's going to be really fun. So we got 8 vehicles now. I know I kind of have a problem. We're working on trying to slim down, get rid of a couple vehicles here. You know, 6 would be a nice number. 6 sounds good. So I just picked up a 2020 Escape SEL. Beautiful car, absolutely gorgeous, Velocity blue. It is a SEL trim, very nice vehicle. It's got almost all the options on it, just one step down below from the titanium, which basically means that it doesn't have a sunroof and a few other very minor items that I didn't really care about. Some of the ones that I do care about a little bit more, I can go into Foreskin and turn those on. So I will probably be doing those in a couple later videos. However, today we are going to be installing the Steeda ProFlow blow-up valve adapter on the 2020 Escape. Now, according to Steeda's website, this does not fit or is not compatible with the Escape. I work at Ford and have access to the parts catalog, so I went through. They say it fits the Maverick and the Fusion and the Mustang and a bunch of other stuff. The inlet pipes and the adapters are exactly the same, so I don't see why it's not going to work. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we are going to go ahead and install this blow-up valve adapter. Now I want to highlight the word adapter on that because this is not a blow-up valve. This is basically just a spacer. So when your recirc valve opens up, instead of actually recirculating that air back into the engine, which doesn't really make a difference or not, but it'll open up and just blow that air out to the atmosphere, which gives you that cool psh sound. Is it going to get me any horsepower? No. Is it going to give me a couple extra looks on the road? Probably. And that's about it. So if you're looking for performance gains, this is not the way to go, especially on a completely stock motor. I'm going to bring you over to the engine here where this adapter is. Now you don't really have to remove anything to get to it, but it is sitting here behind this intake pipe. You can see it with the couple of bolt holes there. So it's just 3 bolts. And all we're going to do is really take that off and then put it back on, and it should be easy peasy, maybe a 10-minute job here. The studs that they use for the recirc valve are these little studs here that do require a star bit, also known as a reverse Torx bit. Now, I don't have any that are this small particularly because this is pretty small, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use this 4mm 6-point, and that fits right over it nice and snug, which will help me take it off there. So that's going to work perfectly fine. I got those other 2 out with that. Now I just need to get the last one. And that's our recirc valve there. So the adapter is going to go on the recirc valve just like that. These bolts are spaced differently, so there's only one way it can possibly go on. Makes it pretty easy, almost impossible to mess up. And that's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. And these bolts from Steeda, which are longer, are going to use an H5 Allen key. And when I do this, I like to tighten them all until they're, I don't even want to say snug, just kind of loosely in there. You don't want to tighten one up tighter than the others. Underneath the pipe here is proving to be a tad difficult to get to. So I'm going to be using my little extension here so I kind of get around this pipe. Alright, let's try this on for size. Can't seem to hear much from here, and I wonder if that's because it's just not under a load. So let's go take it out on the road and see what we can find. Alright, that's all it takes to install the Steeda ProFlow blowout valve adapter on your 2020 and newer Escape, Maverick, Mustang, Fusion, and almost anything else with a 2-liter EcoBoost. Super easy install, really takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do, not hard at all. I'm pretty sure this video is longer than the actual install of that part takes. I will say I filmed that a while ago and it took me a little bit to actually get the video up and running. So I've had the vehicle for a while with the blow-off valve adapter. It sounds awesome. I love it. The sound definitely differentiates on how fast you're going, the engine speed, what gear you're in, and the type of driving that you're doing. So it is a little quiet in those videos, but it's a little bit louder when you're actually kind of driving around, especially if you're manual shifting or if you've got it in sport mode. You get some pretty good sounds coming out of it. Stay tuned for more videos. We definitely have more coming on the way, including a Bronco Sport instrument cluster swap. That one's pretty cool. I'll show you how to swap that into another vehicle that requires some forescan uses. And then later we're going to go ahead and install that on my new Maverick that I've got as well. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you guys. You mean a lot to me. And as always, stay boosted. We do have 2 race cars now. I gave my 03 2.3 ZX3 to me.